What do you think? I'm not going to go to OnlyFans? You think I'm not going to go as low as I can?
I'm surprised Denise didn't pull a
Bravo, bravo, bravo. I am not doing this, you guys.
Apparently, Lent is over and Erika Jayne is coming in full force. Let's talk about it on this week's episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The episode starts with Sutton's date that the matchmaker introduced her to. He seems like a nice older man in his 60s, although they edited him to talk a lot about his mother, which clearly Sutton wasn't into. I don't know. He said his mother is 88 and he probably knows she's not going to be around much longer and tries to go to see her as much as he can in New York. I commend him for even coming on this camera date. I'm sure he'll find a nice lady just based on that minimal exposure. That nice lady is not Sutton. In a following scene, Kyle invites Dorit and Annemarie over and they immediately start going in on the Sutton issue. Very Mean Girl-esque. Also, is it just me, but do they pronounce Annemarie's name as Annemarie? Is that actually how you say it? Kyle shares some news that she's producing a 1-hour drama and that she also tattooed the first letter of her name on Morgan's body. Clearly, Dorit is taken aback because she had no idea about any of this. She points out that Kyle has only been friends with Morgan for a year. And Kyle has not only made Morgan her new best friend, she's morphing into her. Dorit's right. Kyle has replaced her because she felt like Dorit was being a little two-faced. In private, Dorit was telling Kyle basically what she wants to hear in regards to everything that was going down with her and her sisters. But at the reunion, Dorit was probably more honest about what she was thinking and feeling. Kyle felt slighted and pulled back their friendship a bit. Now Dorit's feeling that. We got a scene that showcased a little get-together with Garcelle, Erika, and Sutton, which I really liked. I'm so glad Erika has decided to let things go and move forward after everything that happened with Tom's downfall. She's so much more enjoyable when she isn't lashing out at people in defense mode. With the whole confrontation Denise tried to have with Erika where she wasn't super clear about what she was upset about,
Thank you.
You know?
You're welcome.
Erika took the high road and didn't make it into a thing. But we'll just star that for now and come back to continue this thought. Side note, they end up pretty tipsy, and did Garcelle grab Sutton's boob? I totally believe that Sutton and Garcelle have a genuine friendship, and it was really nice to see Erika a bit more relaxed and join them. We now get to the meat of the episode at Crystal's Taco Tuesday dinner. So she knows a lot of people and seems to have a lot of friends. I know that there was the whole fleeing 14 a few years ago, but with the amount of people Crystal knows, it was probably a drop in the bucket of friends that she lost. Crystal's spread looked so delicious, and it looks like she cooked herself. She said that in Asian cultures, if there isn't food left over at the end of the night, that means your guests left hungry and you aren't a good host. I feel like that sentiment runs across a lot of immigrant cultures. Anyway, she had more than enough food to feed everyone. There's mixing and mingling, but of course, like at all housewives' dinners, the ladies get to know Crystal's friends, including Nia, who's married to Bill Burr, and they chat about Sutton having a meltdown at Magic Mike, which really isn't any of Crystal's friends' business. I think at this point, it happened long enough ago that the conversation doesn't need to be brought up anymore. Anyway, Nia unnecessarily asks about Magic Mike, and Sutton is forced to explain her behavior to these strangers, who are not her friends, and she doesn't know them. Dorit deliberately planted that seed for it to be brought up later in the evening. For why? Who knows? I think when Garcelle said that Dorit lives in a bubble, she's right. Dorit was upset that she wasn't able to repeat the anecdote about Sutton making out with her driver too. She said Erika screamed it across the room and it was funny and they all laughed. But when she said it again, there was a problem. Yes, Dorit, there is a problem because you weren't in on the joke. That was something that came up when Erika, Garcelle, and Sutton were having a moment. Dorit wasn't there, so of course if she repeats it in the way that she did, it seems like she's trying to take a dig at Sutton instead of it being lighthearted. Dorit even complained that she wasn't invited to their night out when they originally talked about it. What Dorit is feeling is that she's being slowly pushed out of the group. Who has she formed true and genuine friendships with? She put all her eggs in the Kyle basket and now Kyle's not feeling her as much. I will give Dorit an A for effort, though, when she tried to take the heat off herself and throw the hot potato right at Denise's face.
You were having, your issue with Erika.
Which thing?
The other night didn't really get resolved.
You were having, your issue with Erika.
Which thing?
The other night didn't really get resolved.
She exited stage left real quick. Let someone else's beef break up the tension in the room. I'm not sure what Denise's angle was. If she's trying to get back on the show because she's now realized it's an easy income. I mean, if what Erika says is true, she's selling pics on OnlyFans for pennies, basically. She's definitely lowballing herself. But anyway, Denise tries to go toe-to-toe with Erika and fails miserably. She brings up the fact that Erika mentioned threesomes around her children who were minors at the time. Erika's response was basically, yeah, and I apologized. Why are you bringing this up now? And then Erika didn't hesitate to drag Denise, who wasn't prepared.
What do you think? I'm not going to go to OnlyFans? You think I'm not going to go as low as I can? Have you met me? I think it's great. I just want to know who's more profitable, you or Sammy?
I would not want to go toe-to-toe in a confrontation with Miss Erika Jane. What was Denise thinking? Look, I'm kind of happy to see Erika this fiery. Yeah, I know, I said I liked seeing her more chill with Sutton and Garcelle, but this was entertaining. No preview for next week because we're probably on hiatus because of the holidays, but yeah, this episode, I'll give it a 9 out of 10, just for the dinner scene with Erika and Denise alone. What would you guys rate it? Let me know in the comments. That's it for this week's episode. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch up in the new year. Bye.